Tired of the same old radio talk show? There is an alternative. This is GONZO Radio.
Super Winter Horror Story Storm. You might want to turn your volume down there, Cupcake. I mean, you know.
I don't have anything on. All my volumes are off.
Oh, then all my volumes are up. Welcome to the Gonzo Radio Show. Hi, how you doing? I'm Big Daddy Gonzo. Once again, going to war with the board, with the soundboard. Always at war with the soundboard because I have a big mouth and it always takes a few adjustments because I can't pay anybody to be my producer. I can't pay a producer.
Don't pay a producer.
Oh, my God. Shh. Nobody knows you're here yet. Be quiet. Don't say it. Spoiler alert. Spoiler. You fucked it up for everybody. Well, like I was saying before, hi, I'm Big Daddy Gonzo. How you doing? Still in need of a producer to do all this button pushing, so I'm not doing this all the time like this. And welcome to the latest installment of the Gonzo Radio Show. Seated across from me, matriculating from his left to his right, he has the prodigal Jew has returned. Welcome, Kevin Siegelbaum, the Idaho Jew. You just get the Idaho Jew wandering correspondent.
Wandering correspondent?
As in a wandering Jew.
We didn't wander that long, did we?
There isn't a desert that can hold you.
No. And I drove through it. Lots of them.
Well, welcome back, kid. I would listen. I would throw out a phony applause, but well, hey, you know, hey,
I'm cool. Thank you.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you. Just throw credit cards.
So, as I was using the clip in the beginning from the day after tomorrow. Oh God, which could happen. Oh my God, climate change is coming for you. It is, but see, Superstorm Gia. I love it. We're naming the blizzards.
We are? Why? We're
naming blizzard. I don't know. We're naming everything. Everything's got to have a big scary name so that people can pay attention to it on the Weather Channel or the regular news or whatever. It's always got to have something big and scary to it. I mean,
how much scarier can the names get now? Which one's this named?
Well, the Superstorm Gia.
Gia. You probably met a lot more crazy Gias than I have.
And seen them naked, too.
Oh, God.
Professionally and one time personally, but still, it's you're anthropomorphizing a storm that's dumping a whole bunch of precipitation.
Yeah, it's raining, only colder.
Yeah, no, it's the messy white stuff. Yeah. And so far, as I'm checking out the stats right now, because I like to get the live, freshest material. And this was as of an hour and 12 minutes ago. 12 deaths blamed on this superstorm. Now, and they're mostly from weather-related car crashes. So, in other words, y'all can't drive in the Carolinas. Y'all can't drive in Virginia.
You shouldn't drive in Michigan.
No, people just can't drive, bro. Yeah. People just can't. I mean, they just can't drive. I mean, there's too many cars.
Yeah.
And there's too many people who drive.
Yeah.
He's got that timing. He's back. He's like this. Bing, bang, boom, bow.
Yeah, you're right.
But
kill them all. Just kill them all.
It's oh my God, the West Coast made him a little.
I'm a little relaxed. I was only there for the holidays. It wasn't that bad.
I'm in a secluded room alone with you.
Yeah, I know. We haven't done that in a long, long time.
Yikes!
Thank God we have witnesses now.
Well, no, that's okay because Lisa, the artist formerly known as Shotzi Carmichael, she will be along for our second segment. She'll be along shortly for the second segment, the ever popular Good Karma Pet Rescue Foster feature. Or is it featured Foster? I think it's Foster feature. No, it's featured Foster.
Yeah, that's Foster feature. You're creature feature.
Oh, yeah, that too.
I'm the double feature.
You're I noticed you got the gray do-rag, the gray bandana.
Yeah.
You're trying to be low key. You're trying to be more West Coast laid back.
No, actually, well, we'll get into that a little bit later. There's a reason why I'm wearing it right now. It's colors, different type of colors, cool colors.
Oh my God, you're in a gang.
No,
you joined a fucking gang while you were out. I swear,
not
you were
necessarily.
on the West Coast. It was one of those. You're gonna start flashing like gang signs, like you're gonna start spelling shit with your fingers, like that bullshit. Right, I mean, what is it with the gray anyway?
Well, these are the colors of some friends from a college out in California, from the Bay Area, called Oaksterdam University, aka the Skunks. It's a cannabis college.
Okay, yeah, I know that there are colleges for those. I understand that.
This is.
Well, okay.
The colors are black and white and yellow and green, so I'm going with the skunk colors. Yeah,
just gray.
Yeah. Well, everybody likes this one. Come on, who doesn't like this one?
Well, I mean, it makes your bloodshot eyes stand out.
Yeah, thank you. That's because I'm tired.
Yes, tired. He's tired. I'm tired too. I'm really, really tired. But yeah, it's obviously it's a clear and present danger that, I mean, we were gonna poke fun. We really were. We were gonna poke fun until I just read like I said, I hate being a news junkie because I checked for the latest stories like the hour before the show, and sometimes it trips me up like this, and it's like, all right, we're gonna make fun of you, ha 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 ha. Oh, 12 people died.
You can still make fun of me. What the hell?
12 right. people died. Yeah, I just did all that shit without the camera on me. I really suck as a camera operator.
I know everybody's just like watching me.
It does. It sucks to be a news junkie, and you get that, and then you look, and you're getting ready to drop some material. You've got a couple of little notes down over here, and you're ready to.
And you do have notes. I can actually read, and I can read those.
Yeah,
you did good.
Yeah, shut up, you. But yeah, you look, 12 people died, and you're like, yeah. I mean, we could make fun. We could do something fun. Let's see. Let me work up a little something magical and fun, something like this. How did that feel? Did that bring any memories back?
That felt like driving across country this holiday season.
Was it really that bad? Was it that nasty?
Oh yeah. Oh, very, very much so. Yeah. California, the areas that don't snow, I could cut glass from.
Yeah, I don't really go to snow places.
Yeah, I know. I was driving. It's funny because the southern area had more snow and chill than the northern area. I think we know why.
California is big and weird.
Yeah, and they suffered from the fires, and now they have cold and earthquakes. Yeah,
very bad. Well, listen, while I maintain the camera on myself, I need you to turn around and pull the curtain over a little bit because I'm distracted by shiny objects, and as I actually took a chance to look at you, I was like, "What's that shiny behind his head?" I mean, nobody else noticed. And now I'm going to come back and be like, "Oh, look at that! It looks so much better now. Much nicer." No. I mean, it really did. Haha!
You really do get distracted quite often.
Oh yeah,
squirrel.
Dude, that's why I need a producer. I need somebody who can come and handle the basic functions, like putting the camera over here so that I can actually see myself talk, and I got to handle the basic functions. You got to be careful because the camera could get stuck on you at any time, and if you got to scratch a nostril or anything, I even though I'm talking, I just accepted the fact that sometimes I'm a fucking idiot, and I'm just too focused on saying something. A la the radio guy in me, but we were gonna make some fun and tell some jokes and ha ha ha, but we're really not gonna do that because 12 people died, 180,000 people without electricity. It's some serious snow.
Yeah,
it's got a name.
Yeah, and people don't understand the difference between snow and a hurricane. Now, snow, you don't drive. Hurricanes, you try to run. Hurricanes, you just get out your raft and hopefully you make it to safety. You get snowed in, you have hot chocolate, you sit in front of the fireplace and you fuck. Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, but that gets kind of smelly after a few weeks.
No, you still get running water.
Oh, there's still running water.
Oh, yeah. So you get hot water and a heater. You see, I'm selling you on a little of that, aren't I?
Maybe a case of scotch and a little Gatorade. You got to hydrate.
It gives you a whole new perspective to, baby, it's cold outside, which is not as bad as you think.
Relax.
I know.
We covered it on
I
this.
know.
We covered it on Festivus. You
I
saw,
know,
you watched.
I
you
know.
watched because you're one of the very few people that ever watch our show.
And people are still bitching and complaining about the freaking song.
Fuck them. Let me tell you what. Since you've been gone, I've become a little less PC, and I
Good. I'm glad.
Well, it's because that's more me.
Yeah.
Because there's a whole lot of fuck you in here, and it doesn't come out of my mouth all the time because I'm not trying to alienate people. But it turns out that not only do I feel like I'm a pussy, but other people are like, hey, you're short arming it. You're short arming it. You're not really reaching out and grabbing it. You're not really getting up and catching it. You're short arming it. I'm not, and I've been done short arming it.
The people who know the mythos, the legend of Gonzo, of Big Daddy Gonzo. Yeah.
I'm not living up to that expectation right now. So stop telling people.
Oh no, not that. It's just they know you. They know what you say, what you stand for. Yeah, don't hold back. Screw them.
Did you leave your phone on?
No, that was a notification. It's the new thing with Apple now. They're making sure that even if your phone's off, it'll make sure that you know there's a notification.
Bastards! No, we're giving you a notification. We know you turned your volume down, but here, bing.
Because I want a notification while I'm in the meeting, when I'm in the middle of business or in a show that's live. Stop texting me, people.
Yeah, Apple iPhone will not be denied.
Yeah. So I've noticed.
Hail. So along with being on the West Coast, and I guess that's your alma mater now, is that what it is?
Well, I've done some online studying with them. I've met a lot of the guys out there. For the people who don't know, I'm letting the cat out of the bag. My sabbatical was,
There's a cat?
Well, yeah. I was away for family reasons. Had to take care of some things for family, but I still was doing things. Boynton Beach Pirate Festival. I did that the weekend just before Halloween, and I gave myself a partial concussion and a cracked rib by doing a couple of pratfalls.
Always smart when you're in your 40s. Yeah, it's always really smart. Yeah.
A couple of my friends from California flew me out for a weekend. Because they turned around and said they could get me to meet none other than Kevin Smith.
Oh, sorry. I wish I had a fancy picture graphic here. I didn't know you were going to be talking about fancy-ass Kevin Smith.
No, I did get to meet him. He did an episode of Jay and Silent Bob Get Old at a place called the Emerald Cup, where they brought me to meet him, which is the largest outdoor cannabis competition in the world. And they actually enter into a High Times Cannabis Cup. Everybody from around the world was out there to see who the winners were because they wanted to know who they were competing against. And surprisingly, most people, oh wow, it's a cannabis competition. There was a lot less smoking than you think there would be. It was actually 2/3 of it was farming equipment, horticulture, agriculture. Everything was organic. Quite literally, it was written into the contract because it was because it was based on outdoor organic growing. The medicine.
Well, listen, we know 3/4 of the people there they're stoners or they're cannabis connoisseurs. Okay, but this is like a real serious industrial type of almost like a convention.
Yes, very, very much so. You had a lot of distributors there. Willie Nelson was there selling his products.
Yeah, doing business.
Yes, very much so. And it was the first time that this competition was legal in the state because of the new laws. So for the first time, they were pretty much out of the closet, and they didn't have anything to worry about. State troopers were literally standing on state troopers that could arrest you for stuff because state, federal, local. Yeah. They were all cool about it. They just let everybody through, and the local cops were just holding up the state troopers saying, they're on our territory, they can come in, kind of thing. And being able to experience the culture there, Oh, yeah, getting dug with high is some of the greatest growers on the planet. And then there was, the theme parks out there, San Francisco, the sourdough.
Well, first of all, Doug Benson's a fucking riot.
Oh, yeah, he is. He repeated the same joke 8 times, and everybody laughed, so obviously he's doing something right.
It's all about delivery.
And within an hour, and everybody still laughed. I think he was just that high. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then there was driving, through Arizona, New Mexico, Texas. Yay, Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. You saw that video. No, it's not. They're idiots. I drove through Border Patrol and I kid you not because I got it on video, with Born in the USA playing on my car radio. I'm not kidding you. It was actually on XM radio at the time.
Did the big drum part, the big...
No, it's just, it was the ending of, and I'm driving through and the guy just looks at me like, nods and lets me through. I'm like, wow, that easy.
You musiced your way through.
I laughed my ass off. I did. And then Mississippi, Alabama, and then New Orleans. Day in New Orleans, man. That was a trip. I tried to actually get to some people doing like the 7 deadly questions and stuff, and I got a lot of, not right now. Leave me alone. And one, fuck your mama, literally.
There's 3 kinds of people, especially down on Bourbon. They're either really fucked up, really sketchy, or on vacation and really don't want to talk to anybody. I mean, they're just antisocial on vacation.
Yeah.
I'm here to drink, eat shitty food, throw up, and do it again. And that's what they do.
Yeah, pretty much. They threw me up on the stage to sing like twice.
Well, that's one thing that they love to do is either sing when they get really fucked up or watch other people sing and then sing along with them. Like, I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride. And that's why
Shut up, that's the song I did too.
That's why I don't like that song anymore, because drunk people just yell it and it's horrible. Did you seriously do Wanted Dead or Alive?
Yeah. Rock the freaking house. They only had 2 songs I could do. And I was the only sober person in the bar. Someone actually paid $40 to get me up back in an hour to sing my second song. And he wasn't that drunk. His girlfriend was.
That drunk.
His girlfriend was.
That drunk.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to go jump to the first break here, and I'm sure that the artist formerly known as is outside chomping at the bit, probably sitting on her computer watching us. Is she in the chat room? Is she in the chat room? Nope. Nobody's in the chat room.
Mike, Angel Baby, Texas, Brooklyn Monster, Debbie, Turner. Yeah, that's who we got so far.
Well, at least that proves that,
Oh, and Peter.
Because Pete says.
Sorry.
Because Pete says. He hasn't said much, has he?
Oh, and there's Lisa. She's in the chat room.
I told you she's out there watching us right now. She's probably sitting in the green room just outside the door. Aren't you, Lisa? You sitting outside? Wait for the 7-second delay.
I'm waiting for it. Champing at the bits. Champing. It's chomping. Chomp with an O, not an A.
Oh, God damn it. Who is it? We're on the air, This is a professional show. We'll be right back right after this.
Good evening, brothers and sisters, friends and neighbors. It's me, the asshole who wears a V-neck on top of a V-neck. This side is so embarrassing. They call me the man in black, dude. I wear a lot of black. I wear so much black. My clothes talk during movies. They can't swim. All the greats wear black, though. All the greats wear black. Bill Hicks, Johnny Cash, the Amish. And Amish paradise. Weird Al was right. Because Weird Al is always right.
GONZO Radio. GONZO Radio.
Out now. I feel
So
like
no, really, tell us all about it. How you doing? Welcome back to the GONZO Radio Show. I'm Big Daddy Gonzo, making all kinds of noise over here on another beautiful. What is this? It's Sunday night.
It is
It's
indeed.
the weekend's been kind of a blur, and these stupid headphones are actually kind of feeding back on me. I hope we weren't reverberating outside, were we? But not, at least not in person.
Not for me
Joining us
outside in the green room.
across the room, joining us now for her feature set. The one and only Lisa Kokoris.
What's up?
And you are the artist formerly known as Shotzi Carmichael.
That's right.
Still crazy dog lady.
I am a canine enthusiast.
Canine enthusiast. I am going to say, now that I have a chance, and you guys are now leaning into your computers.
And each
by the
other.
way, easy.
Hi, Mom.
Don't make
Oh,
me.
I know. My mom's going to be so excited when she tunes in because it was a big surprise for me today, too. Gonzo didn't tell me till today that Kevin was back, so Mom doesn't know until she watches.
It's okay. It was a big surprise for me too.
I was.
Hey, look, there you go. Okay, that's a little more centered actually, because you guys are getting a lot of headroom. I mean, even more headroom than I got. I mean, me, I get like, but you guys really don't need all this. You're a two-shot.
Yeah, 2 weeks out on vacation. I had to be back before my son got back for a second semester, and I had to be there for the first week, so I didn't talk much.
Gotcha.
I got family things. I got a kid.
He's
a pain in the ass. But
I didn't ask.
Well,
He's
I know.
just, offering information.
You never ask. You never ask.
I
He doesn't love me anymore.
He's terrible. He's an awful person. Why do we hang out with him?
Because he owns the show, and we want to be famous one day.
See, somebody makes sense. Finally,
Yeah.
somebody's making sense.
Gotcha.
I don't know what to do
hell
with this
yeah.
whole
He's
thing
just
here.
messing
Okay,
with his board over there, like click.
I
click,
am.
click,
I'm
click.
pushing all
Click.
kinds of fucking buttons here, man. I can see that'll stop everything. So,
But he doesn't like anybody pushing his buttons. What the hell?
I know.
He's a
Oh,
hypocrite.
my
He should be
God.
used to it by now. He's known me a long time.
I let him back in to do this to me.
Yeah, you did. This is what you get for turning on my parole.
Well, I mean, you guys could keep talking and keep stalling while I load up the next thing. Because
Are we talking about little puppies or little kitties?
we do have
Puppies.
the Good Karma Pet Rescue. Is it foster feature or feature
Feature
foster?
foster.
Feature foster. Well, I'm glad.
That's what I'm saying, at least. I'm saying feature foster.
Well, that's you know what? It's your segment. So
definitely.
Good
Creature
Karma
feature,
Pet
jungle
Rescue, feature foster, and there's a video with this feature foster. Actually, kind of a kinky video.
It's a little short video.
So it's a little short video, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Huh? Oh.
He's so cute. You know me, a
That's
little
the good-
chihuahua.
You chewy,
You
right?
hear the way he's
You-
talking? And
I
he's
know.
like, he's
Chewy,
making fun of-
kinky. So back to Good Karma Rescue featured foster feature. Lisa, go ahead. Tell us who this very, very thoughtful young man is.
He's so cute. This is Dobie. And Dobie he's been in the rescue for a while. He really needs a forever home.
This picture looks like he left his cell phone at home.
He's so cute. I love this face. I mean, he just looks like... What do you mean nobody wants to adopt me? Are you kidding me? Have you seen me? Take a look at this, people.
Hey, you wouldn't have any more of them treats on you there,
I
man,
know, right?
would
Hey,
you?
yo, chicken, chicken. He is like a Chiweenie, like my Strider. Not my Strider anymore. He's Julie's Strider now. We'll talk about that later on. But big news there, Kev. And he is a Chihuahua Dachshund mix, and he's in a foster home with one of our amazing fosters, Michelle. And he just got with Michelle recently. He was with another foster. He needed a different foster home. He kind of needs a home with no small kids because, like a lot of these little Chihuahua type dogs, little kids get all over them. They get overwhelmed, and they don't react really well. That's like my. Everywhere. Well, not even that, but like even worse, possibly. They don't like somebody. They growl. They run away. They don't want to be friends. It's like makes for a sad situation. So, anyways,
kind of like how I do with kids.
Me too. So, anyways, he's completely vaccinated. He's up to date. He's fixed. He is good in a home with other dogs. He gets along with his foster's 2 dogs. One of them, by the way, looks like twinsies. It's so cute. I'm like, they just blend right in. I love that. Like, I love when my fosters all match with my resident dogs. So he was rescued from a hoarding house, which explains why he's good with other dogs, okay? Because he was in a house with a shit ton of other dogs. But he is beyond sweet. He was born in 2014. Okay, so he's about 5 years old. He's about 11 pounds. So he's just a little tinier than my Strider. He is the cutest, okay? He loves other dogs. And with people, he's a little bit nervous at first. And that comes from, all these dogs coming from a bad situation. They get taken out of a bad situation, put in a good situation. And then they go and meet new people. And it's like all of a sudden now, oh, crap, what's happening? So at first, he might be a little nervous, but then he settles in. He loves his doggy treats, and any food-motivated dog is a great dog because you can get him to do stuff.
No, wait. Now, let's back up for a second here. You referenced your Strider.
I did. He's not my Strider anymore.
He is no longer your Strider anymore. Did he get a new name?
No, she's calling him Strider. Well, she introduced him on her Facebook page to everybody, and she said, Strider just got here this weekend, so I think she's going to keep the name Strider. I told her, so you can change it if you want, like whatever you want to do. But yeah, he got adopted by this wonderful woman. She came down from West Palm Beach to meet him. And even though he showed some of his little Cujo little stuff there, she was like, oh, okay, I understand. So if he gets overstimulated like that, that's no good. So she was like ready to be patient with him and give him, the time to adjust. Plus, whenever my dogs get adopted, I always give them this little thing that says like the rule of 3 for when you get a new dog, when you adopt a dog. And it's like 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, like
3 shits on the floor.
Pretty much, like sometimes these dogs like they're perfectly house trained and then they go somewhere new and these people adopt them and they're like, this dog's pissing everywhere. What are you talking about? You said it was house trained. It's like, well, he was house trained. Well, you just took him away from his home. Like, we took him out at 7 a.m.
I don't know this place. I can shit anywhere I want in this place.
Exactly. And I always give also like a whole little thing for my adopters that says like his routine. Like we get up at this time, we go out at this time, we eat at this time, we go to bed at this time, last trip out. So like they have an idea what his routine is. So like if I say we get up and go out at 7 o'clock and you don't take him out until 10 o'clock in the morning and he's pissing on the floor, guess what?
It's actually your fault.
He's missed his opportunity, So, anyways, reminders. Exactly. So, anyways, but Strider's doing good in his forever home, and I would love to see somebody adopt Dobie and post a bunch of updates about him being in his forever home because he's been in the rescue for too long. Wow. He's been in the rescue for too long. I'm not exactly sure how long he's been in the rescue, but he has been in the rescue for a minute. So, his adoption fee is $250. And that includes all of the things that he's received, the vaccinations. He gets his monthly preventives for heartworm prevention. By the way, any of the girls from Good Karma that are watching tonight, the 15th is going to be here in a minute. And that's Heartworm Day, Heartworm and Flea Prevention Day for everybody in Good Karma. Give all your fosters their heartworm and their flea prevention on the 15th.
Yeah.
Yeah, foster animals, not kids.
I don't care what you do with your foster kids, man. Like, whatever with the children, people. Yeah. Ugh. I don't do humans.
Ew. You hear that, Pete?
I just do Pete. Yeah, I don't like the people so much.
You went there. I saw the open and had to take it.
It's hot in here again.
Must be my cologne.
Yeah. I tell you what we're gonna do. How about we take a quick break and we come back with RUFKM right after that.
Welcome to one and only Mr. Lenny Travis.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? Great to be here in South Florida, land of my people, the Jews. Any Jews? You know, in the future, the only way we all get along in the future, everyone's going to go to their own planet. That's what's going to happen. The Jews will go to Jupiter. The Greeks will go to Uranus, way in the back. And the Polacks will go to the sun. What the hell? See, the head Polak will leave at night. We'll be fine.
GONZO Radio.
Oh, I remember that picture.
That's okay because I was busy going over my material for the next break, and I'm the victim of my own brevity actually because
Yes, you are.
I'm giving you guys shorter breaks. They give you a chance to go and I don't know pee, but nothing more than just go and then get right back because the GONZO Radio Show is picking. Yeah, I know it's all kinds of reverb. I'll get it. I swear. All I do is help.
Point to the reverb quietly so that no one knows that he's fucking up. And instead of just quietly leaning over and turning it off, he like, I know what I'm doing. But it's like when I kicked my husband under the table to get him to shut up about something. And it's like, why are you kicking me under the table?
You know, she's your friend.
What did I
You
come over
invited
here
her,
for?
and that's the reason why I like her here.
Yeah. She's my friend. Oh, okay.
Yeah. You've known her
All
for
your
I
The
mean,
reverb's good
your
now, though,
old-
right?
Your old friend.
It's all your
I mean,
fault.
she's my new friend. She's your old friend.
I'm nobody's old friend.
Older friend. As in time-wise.
All I know is I'm not the old friend this
You're
time,
not
and
old.
that's
You got
all
pink
that
hair.
matters to me.
And gray.
Yeah.
Oy.
That's okay.
Well, let's get right down.
Are you fucking kidding
Are
me?
you FKM? Are you
fucking kidding me?
No, seriously. We're revisiting a situation. I'm one of these people that really dislikes when something obviously bad happens and we see it happen and we know it's bad.
Yeah.
And we let it go. I mean, case in point, mass shootings, where no matter where they may be, okay, and we let it go. We really do. We let it go. Nothing much comes of it. A lot of people complain for a little while and march around and carry signs, and then we let it go.
Or we stop covering it.
Or we stop covering it. We stop looking at it. Look into the squirrel.
It's still going on, but
Look,
no one notices.
squirrel.
Exactly.
What?
Nobody cares anymore.
Squirrel.
Flying
Everybody's over
squirrel.
it.
Fighting squirrel. Hey, Wiki.
Exactly.
Speaking of squirrels, while I was outside for a minute, there's got like freaking monkeys or something out there. I heard like, oh, it was crazy. I don't know what's going on out there. It's Wild Kingdom.
You got real cool neighbors, man.
I think they have some sort of exotic bird. I think that's what it is.
You know what? And I said to myself too, that's either a bird or a freaking howler monkey or something.
Howler monkey.
No, I
Howler
believe
monkey.
they're,
You like howler monkey?
well, they're Brazilian. It's probably some sort of exotic bird.
Or they have kids.
Or the kid makes funny noises too. But he's a pretty cool little kid.
Yeah.
So on to the subject because we've already done the intro. We've already done the theme. So let's get right to the subject matter at hand, and that would be this douchebag right here. It would be douchebag of the week, but it's really an RUFKM because here we are once again,
20 years after the fact.
20 years after the fact, talking about how R. Kelly is a pervert and a sex freak and likes little girls and likes peeing on people and You're shocked. You're stunned.
He's
They made a documentary about it and got all kinds of witnesses. And is he going to jail for any of this?
No. And this is the reason why I entitled this little article, "The Man, the Myth, the Molester."
Yikes.
Because and I'm not even being funny about it.
Yikes is good, though.
Yeah. Good. So let's get on with it. So my assignment was to go watch these documentaries.
Let me tell you what,
known
I feel
as
like my Bird Box
Surviving
assignment was much easier.
Surviving
For the
R.
record.
Kelly. Okay. Let me tell you something. That documentary, 6 1-hour-long episodes. Okay.
Okay.
6 on Lifetime channel. Lifetime. I'm going to say it one more time. Lifetime.
Could you at least fast forward through them on demand, or was it one of those situations where it says, "Sorry, fast forward doesn't function on this"?
So
Well,
I
and
was
the graphic, the picture I'm laying over, it looks like a really bad Hollywood Squares or Brady Bunch or whatever. And these are obviously a bunch of witnesses and victims.
Yeah.
So
here's the deal with R. Kelly. The documentary over 6 episodes covers the artist's accusations of sexual misconduct and abuse, as well as interviewing the people that were abused by him, critics, and some celebrities in the business that are pointing fingers at him, including Tarana Burke, the founder of the Me Too movement. And John Legend, which I believe he gave us Justin Bieber, so I have mixed feelings about him. So, along with R. Kelly's 2 brothers and his ex-wife, they're all bashing him. So the first 2 episodes,
his daughter calls him a monster.
yeah, the first 2 episodes deal with the overall stories. Episodes 3 and 4 cover the child porn case from 2008, the sex tape accusations, and 5 and 6 cover some of the more recent allegations, which really get in deep about this cult that he has in his house.
It's a sex cult.
Yeah. So this is a 20-year story. So let me give you the breakdown of the timeline, if you will. 1993, 12 Play. That was his first release. Bump and Grind and Your Body's Calling.
And I hate the fact that I love that song, "Bump and Grind."
I don't like either one
I
of them.
did.
It kind of gives you a little insight
feel
into the
dirty
guy
now.
now. Yeah. 1994, at 27, marries Aaliyah at 15. Marriage license says she was 18. Parents annul. Isn't this the same singer that went down in a plane?
He likes little girls, and the plane thing was an accident.
Yeah,
it was mechanical
but
failure.
it's just-
but we're only calling him a pedophile, not a murderer.
It's just no. I'm not calling her a murderer.
Get your crimes right.
No, I'm just saying she went down in a plane 2 years later. I'm just
He
saying.
might have fucked her, but he didn't kill her.
No, but we just lost her perspective on it, and that would have been incredible.
That's true.
That's the tragedy of that
I
beyond
understand your
the
point.
loss of her life.
Exactly.
1996. In 1996 at 29, marries dancer Andrea Lee. Divorces her in 2009. Same year, lawsuit filed that at 24, Kelly slept with a 15-year-old girl. That all happened in 1996. 1998. Well, the accuser, Tiffany Hawkins, settles out of court, and the next month, oh, go figure, they give him 3 freaking Grammys for "I Believe I Can Fly." Yeah,
I believe I can fly.
at a court, motherfucker.
I mean, you can't sing that song without doing the arm thing, but.
No, this is the reason. No,
But
same thing. I don't play Michael Jackson in front of little boys. It's wrong.
Hey.
He was a great artist.
stop
Just don't
till you
leave him
get
around little
enough.
kids.
Keep up.
Michael didn't fuck those little kids. He made love to them children.
Oh my God, I knew he was going to go for that one. I did.
And you didn't stop him. So
There's
let's
no
go with
stopping him ever.
2001. Trayson Sampson accuses Kelly of coercing her into sex when she was only 17. Settled out of court. 2002. R. Kelly sex tape. Golden fountains. The girl in the video.
Showers. They're called showers.
If it goes on her body, when it goes in a certain part of the body.
Oh my God, move along. Yikes.
Sorry.
This is like,
I'm
looking
going
up-
there. This is what a sick son of a bitch he is, and he's still not in jail.
There might not be something wrong with a little bump and grind, but there's something wrong with that.
At the same time, another woman accuses that while underage, Kelly gets her pregnant, forces her to have an abortion. Same year, another woman accuses that Kelly videotaped their sex without consent. In June, indicted by a grand jury on 21 counts of child porn, arrested in Florida. You remember that? We covered that. Where cops find evidence to hit him with another 12 counts, and those 12 were later dropped, pleaded not guilty.
Paid off.
Pleaded not guilty.
Hush money.
No, pleaded not guilty on the tape situation because the accuser didn't come forward, and their attorneys argue you can't prove that is, you can't visually prove that's R. Kelly, number one, and you can't prove that the girl is the one who accused him. So we're moving on to 2008 sex tape trial. Arrangement throws claim that you can't tell it's R. Kelly. I guess it was the all black men look alike defense. I don't know. Racist.
Wait. Before you go on, how many more?
Oh, just two more
accusations are there?
More.
I was going to say we're only up to 2008. I was like,
no, we're in 2012 now. We're moving to 2012.
We're jumping fast.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It's like the presidency. It's like 4 years.
Everybody said that James Brown was bad, but Jesus Christ.
So 2012 autobiography drops, claims as a child he was sexually abused by an adult woman regularly, like that matters. And 2017 accused of living with several women and controlling them by taking away their phones. Limiting contact with families and forcing them into a very restrictive rules lifestyle. Does that sound like Scientology or Mormonism? So
something like that.
Mm-hmm. So the Me Too movement was starting up, and that was really catching his ass. So that's when the hashtag Mute R. Kelly started popping around, and between then and now, he's had accusers, he's had the documentary, he's had people in the business come at him, and he had 10 concerts canceled from lack of sales over this. So he's hopefully on his way up, but the bastard still should be in jail.
Well, here's what's really funny to me. Have you checked out? I've been trying really hard to get these viral videos that are out there of somebody playing an R. Kelly song, somebody playing Ignition, and some guy with his phone.
Oh, that's
out,
a good song too.
And he's like, "Turn that shit off. He's a child molester. He's a pedophile. Turn that fuck R. Kelly." You're like yelling at the DJ.
I've said it.
Well, here's the thing that I
won't play his shit. I'm a DJ.
Here's the thing that I was thinking of though. Doesn't anybody remember that like back in the late 70s that Ted Nugent wanted to shack up with some 17-year-old girl, so her parents
let him adopt her.
Like he adopted her, and so that like he adopted her and then married her.
Yeah.
Well,
he became her legal guardian.
That's being a little bit of a pervert, yeah. But I believe he was in his mid-30s.
He was 30 years old, and she was 17.
There you go, 30 and 17. And you know what's really funny? As somebody who's had several relationships where I'm numerically twice as old as my girlfriend, I'm going to give a 13-year difference a pass. Especially as you don't know that girl, but still, we're talking about a dude who had sex with and peed in the mouth of
I can't with this conversation.
13-year-old girls. Not just Ted got permission from the parents, and he probably
good parenting, by the way.
Probably bought him a new pickup truck.
He was a jerk, and their parents weren't that smart, but that girl was also 17 and quote unquote she was 6 months away from her birthday, and it was different. It's a different type of scumbag.
It's
a different type of scumbag.
That's 17. That's 17 years old. 17 years and 6 month old ass was probably really, really good. So, I mean, yeah, you want to put a number and a date on somebody's capabilities, but let's be realistic, kids. A lot of these teenagers, for the longest time, teenagers have been stepping over the line. Once the boobies get big enough, and once the boner happens, when the wind blows, kids are going to go around sticking it in each other. And occasionally, some of these kids are going to run across an adult that'll go, "You look grown." And
wrong.
Not me. I have morals, but there are some morally objectionable people out there. That's for sure.
Well, I got to tell you what. I have a little experience with this, having been having been a 14-year-old girl with a rack like this. Okay. I used to at 14.
How old was he?
At 14, I used to try to meet guys that were like 18, 19 years old. And I was 14 years old, and they'd be like, "How old are you?" And I'd be like, "Oh, I'm going to be 17 in May." And
God, you weren't even legal then.
No, Exactly. Well, if you're 18 and I'm telling you I'm 16, 17 years old, you know what I mean? It's not like if you're a senior, supposedly a junior.
By the way, the age of consent in the state of Florida is actually 16 years of age, and it's been that way for a long time.
I was going to say, was it 30 years ago?
A long time, yeah, for a long time,
for over 40 years.
As long as you don't take her, not that I studied these laws, but as long as you don't take her over the county line of where she lives, anywhere else within the county of where she lives, you can't be prosecuted for what's it called, the Mann Act?
And you only researched
that
for this story.
I did not research it.
And then there's a Romeo Act, but you still have to be 16 or over, and they can't be any older than 23 to the day.
See, now that's some research. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
No, that's because I keep on telling people that say, "Oh, well, you can." No, that's what these are students on my campus. You're too old. There's no Romeo law. Fuck off.
So anyway, we're talking about a 30-year-old rock superstar
and a 17-year-old
groupie. Who, I mean, do you have a picture of the girl?
No.
Because, I mean, you probably take a look at the picture.
Let me tell you what. I'll take a look. That picture.
His first one was
that picture was shot on like 220 film. Okay, you remember those little cameras like this?
But then in the same token, people don't have a problem with what's his name, Valderrama from that '70s show, who was dating Demi Lovato when she was 15 and he was 30.
Lindsay Lohan.
And
he dated all
of them while they were under 16.
He really did. He dated all those chicks when they were young.
I'm just saying.
But he also looked like he was 15 too.
They broke up with him when they turned like 18 years old.
Yeah. And they broke up with him as soon as they became of age and older. I think he's still with Demi Lovato a little bit.
Is he? I might have to Google that.
Listen, nobody.
Who is Wilmer Valderrama banging these
Nobody
days?
rails against it. Listen, nobody rails against the puritanical Christian-based mores of modern American society more than I do. But even I don't want to see you making a sex tape with a 13-year-old girl.
Thank you.
Okay, even I.
Anyway.
You'd
be making a sex tape with anybody under the age of 18.
I have agreed with that 18 years of age Mendoza line for the longest time, pal. I totally agree with it. I see the reason for it. I see the change. There are some girls who mature a little faster. There are some girls who don't mature until they're 35. Okay, but you know who you are. You don't have sex with little girls who are in fucking middle school. Okay? You don't. You just don't. And for those of you out there who are shocked, stunned, and amazed by this documentary series, where were you back in, what was it, 2002? Where were you when you married a 15-year-old girl? It got annulled.
How about this? Everybody wants Bill Cosby's, head on a stick. Why aren't they going after this bastard who's definitely done more to a hell of a lot worse?
Well, and let's remember way back in the 50s, Jerry Lee Lewis not only married his 15-year-old, 14-year-old cousin, second cousin, married her.
Yeah.
Okay, she was a cutie, but she was a Bobby Soxer. Now but listen, that
were they in West Virginia?
Was the 50s. That's still a little closer to the dynamic of a girl's an old maid by the time she turns 16, because you're still marrying girls off as teenagers. As soon as they get their first menstrual cycle, you start looking for their prospective husband. But
now you sound like Game of Thrones,
right?
Have you bled yet, child?
Have you bled yet, child? But I mean, we're not. And that's the agrarian society, by the way. Agrarian, but we're not going by. We don't live for fucking farms. It's the same with daylight savings time. Okay, we're not giving away our little girls because we want to merge our land with the farm next to ours, so that we'll be the richest family in the county.
Yeah, it's R. Kelly. He's not in agriculture. He doesn't grow corn. He has corn rows, but that's not the same.
No, but he makes perverted R&B music, and
No, any of that hair in his mouth.
So double dumbass on you for being shocked, being stunned and amazed. Triple dumbass on law enforcement for not taking this guy and bouncing his ass down the street in an orange jumpsuit. Like they've tried several times.
Yeah.
True. Okay. I mean, how many counts has he got against him there?
21 counts on that
21
one.
counts.
And he walked from it.
And not one of those girls he banged was 21. He had 21 counts. So
21 under 21.
22-year-old, but that was it.
Okay.
Oh, 21 under 21 and a 22-year-old.
Yeah, 27, he married a 22-year-old. They were divorced 9 years later. Wonder why.
Wow.
Wonder why.
Okay, well, double dumbass on everybody. RUFKM as in, are you fucking kidding me? You're surprised?
If you want a sister wife, not a little sister wife.
Yikes.
And he's not even Mormon.
Yeah.
I can excuse the Mormons. At least they're doing it for religious purposes.
Yeah.
Religious purposes?
Yeah.
Well, that's it. We pretty much run out of gas. That's going to wrap things up for us here at the Gonzo Radio Show. Now we come to our traditional whoring of the social media. And I'm sorry, I haven't done any of your graphics today, so I can't like superimpose your graphics. So we're going to let Lisa go for prostituting her social media.
Okay, so
Lisa goes first.
Go and follow my dog Sheldon, which obviously is also me, on the Instagrams at Sheldon the Wonder Pup on the Instagrams.
The Instagrams.
And I love to say the Instagrams.
It's a real clever ruse.
Thanks, Grandma.
And the Facebooks. And on Facebook, go to Good Karma Pet Rescue of South Florida and make sure you click on the fundraiser tab and the events tab. The event tab, we have so many events coming up here right now. Like if I even like the 19th, we have an adoption event in Sunrise. The 26th, we have 2 events, a brunch and an adoption donation fundraising event. The 30th, we have pizza, Scene for a Cause at Blaze Pizza. February 10th, we got an adoption event at Sunrise. Yappy Hours on the 15th. Bark After Dark coming up February. So there's like so much stuff going on. I can't even talk to you about it. You just have to go to the Good Karma page and look at it all. There's also fundraisers galore. I know I told you guys about the fundraiser we had for Little Dude last week. And he had that bladder stone surgery. And, you know, we wanted to raise $900. We only got about halfway to our goal. But homeboy had to have that bladder stone out, okay? 5-pound dog, that bladder stone, there was a picture of that bladder stone next to a penny, and it was like bigger than a penny. And when you're talking about a little tiny 5-pound dog like this, that's huge.
I don't know if I could type in that website.
So,
I'm so glad you didn't bring that picture.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Okay, so I know I almost sent it to you. Maybe I'll post it on the Gonzo
It's not
Radio
like
page.
middle-aged men with their fucking kidney stones. Thank you, but no.
Yeah. So,
next thing.
So we have the fundraiser tab. We need money because, like I say, we did that surgery when we didn't have money raised yet. A lot of people do donations for their birthday. If it's your birthday month, you can go on Facebook and say, I want to do a fundraiser for my birthday, and say, hey, I want to give money to Good Karma for my birthday. And guess what? Facebook will even put $1 in there to start you off, which I thought was amazing because I've told the girls when we do these events, they have
human people.
Yes, okay. Human people. The human people at the events with the dogs and the cats. I've told them before we have this little, jug to put, for people to put straight up cash money donations in. And I'll get to these events and like it's been going on an hour and there's no money in there. And I'm like, we got to put money in here. You have to start it off with money in there because psychologically, if people see $1 in there, then they'll put money in. And I said, oh, look at Facebook. They know that. They put $1 in your fundraiser for you right away.
Such a titty bar bartender trick.
It's true.
It works.
It's true. I used to do that shit all the
So
time.
Facebook does something nice. They actually donate.
I know, but I couldn't believe it. So anyways.
Yeah, neither can I. By the way, still hate you, Facebook. You can bite my fucking... Anyway. So go ahead, finish up.
Anyway, so go to Good Karma Pet Rescue of South Florida. Click on the fundraisers. Click on the events. We still always have the Untapped Pompano event going on the first Friday of every month. That's my jam right there with the food trucks and the free booze and shit like that. I love that. Go to fans of Good Karma Pet Rescue on Facebook, and that's very interactive. And right now, I got to be honest with you, there's no foster in my house for me to be posting about in there right now. So I got nothing. I got nothing but the shamey. I'm down to 2 dogs. Ugh.
It's the end of the world.
So quiet in my house.
Oh, my God. Okay, Kevin, you're on.
Everybody knows where to find me. If you don't know the Idaho Jew by now, you need to learn. It's everywhere.
Look at you have the fucking ego on you. You go to the West Coast, you come back with this. If you don't know the Idaho Jew by now.
I'm on everything as the Idaho Jew. Next week, I will be up in Orlando for the Scottish Highland Games on 19th and 20th. You can come see me in a kilt up there. The Florida Renaissance Festival starts February 9th. It's Fridays and Saturdays every weekend for 7 weekends. I'll be there.
People are making me go this year, too.
Yeah. Well, come see me. I'll be on the Joust Field with the History of Chivalry live steel demonstration.
I actually like it a lot.
Yeah. I'll be ring announcing and maybe actually getting into armor this year. and taking on my son.
Are they going to let you carry pointy things now?
Hell yeah.
Holy shit, they're crazy.
Oh, I've done it before.
I'm going to call them and warn them.
They're scared I'm going to get back into the ring and I'm going to get my ass handed to me. But that's besides the point. I'm also doing a wedding on March 2nd, a pirate wedding. So anybody out there, if you're looking for a wedding, legal, spiritual, renewal, whatever, even if it's just for fun or for promotions, give me a call or find me over at the Idaho Jew at gmail.com.
The kids say DM me.
Yeah, well, PM me, DM me, whatever you got to do.
D is in dog, D is in direct, M is in message.
Fuck the kids. So anyways.
Wait a minute, didn't we just do this at RUFKM?
They can turn around and tell me whatever I want. She says the Facebooks.
Yeah.
Okay?
So, speaking of which, Donald McFarlane, contact me on the Facebooks. I'll get you a dog.
And I'm going to put this out there right now for Good Karma Pet Rescue. If they want to, they can use me for a promotional wedding to help raise money for Pet Rescue. So I'm throwing myself out there.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. If they want to use me.
It's a promotional pirate.
Yeah, you get a freebie. With the hopes that, people will come and see me, because the more you pay me, I take that money, I donate it anyway. I don't keep that money. So by hiring me, you'll be helping out Good Karma Pet Rescue and a bunch of other charities that I donate to in the Broward County area. So find me at the Idaho Jew and keep on watching Gonzo Radio, you morons. Why aren't you where's the subscriptions? What the hell? There's 7 people watching. 7. 7.
Well, actually, there's 7 people. There's 7 people in the chat room
with me in there.
7.
Okay, there's other people watching. There's other viewers happening right now. So it's just the people in the chat room.
Those are the people that don't want to have a YouTube account,
right? Or there's people
they don't want to have a free YouTube account. I don't want to know I watch shit on YouTube.
I don't want freebies.
Unbelievable, you people! I swear.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, off to me on Twitter at Gonzo Radio Show. I actually changed the handle, and now it's at Gonzo Radio Show on the tweeters. At Gonzo Radio Show Podcast, Gonzo Radio Podcast on Instagram, at Gonzo Radio Sports Desk on Instagram, which, by the way, I'm firing that bad boy up. Pitchers and catchers arrive for Major League Baseball, not for that other stuff. They arrive in less than 3 weeks. We're inside of 3 weeks before we start practicing baseball. Spring training is just around the corner. I have some baseball specialists coming in. And then by that time, the Super Bowl should be over, and we'll start talking about the offseason in the NFL. And it'll be an interesting first Gonzo Radio Show podcast. Gonzo Radio Show Sports Desk. I'm running out of brain space, man. I'm telling you, we've got so much going on. So pay attention. Stick with us, kids. Things are pulling together slowly. The kids are coming back home. We're getting ready to cause some serious damage. 2019, the business is about to pick up. So say goodnight, Jew.
Good night, Jew.
Say goodnight, purple hair.
Good night, purple hair.
Crazy dog lady, I swear to God.
Why do I feel racist
All right,
now?
love you guys. We'll see you guys next week here on the Gonzo Radio Show. Good night.
For Gonzo Radio, this is Super Time 6000 2015 for Gonzo Television Station, coming to the greater Sandusky, Ohio area. This is Pirate Bill, and this is Frank Welker saying, watch Transformers.